On July 31st, Qwen posted the official launch of Qwen-Audio-3.0-ASR-Flash. The post claims more context-aware transcripts, stronger domain term recognition, custom hotwords, and speech polishing. Those numbers are first-party claims, not an independent bake-off. The strongest proof object here is not a benchmark clip. It is the source packet itself, one official launch image and 3 Alibaba cloud documents covering streaming, file transcription, and the short synchronous Flash request path. Those documents expose 3 separate products. Streaming is the live WebSocket lane. Filetrans is the asynchronous HTTP lane for long recordings. Flash is the short synchronous HTTP lane, capped at 5 minutes, and the Flash API reference says it does not support SDK calls. What we do not have is exact official moving proof of this new model in action. The search packet turns up older Qwen-3 material and third-party videos, so this piece stays in the honest lane. Launch analysis and claim review, not a demo. Use case 1 is medical dictation. The launch post says medical term recall reached 95.36% in internal tests. The docs also show hotwords and context enhancement, which is exactly where medication names and clinician jargon become a practical recognition problem. Alibaba splits the accuracy controls cleanly. Hotwords are weighted vocabulary, and context enhancement is extra text that frames the recognition job. Only the primary workspace supports hotwords. If you exceed the context window, only the most recent 5 turns remain, and each turn is capped at 400 characters. For a short recorded note, the synchronous Flash path can return the transcript directly over HTTP. The docs say it supports optional SSE output and text polishing, which means filler, self-corrections, and punctuation cleanup can be normalized before the transcript reaches your application. That medical pitch still needs qualification. The evidence packet does not include an independent benchmark. The synchronous Flash lane tops out at 5 minutes and 2 gigabytes. And if you need speaker separation, the model matrix says diarization belongs to the Filetrans lane, not the short synchronous path. The second workflow is industrial terminology. The launch post reports 93.24% industrial term recall in internal tests, and the Filetrans path is the better fit when the source is a long maintenance call, inspection recording, or plant floor meeting that cannot finish in one short synchronous request. The Filetrans lane uses a 2-step submit and pull pattern. You send the job, receive a task ID, pull the task endpoint, and then download the final transcription from a returned URL. The guide says that result URL is publicly downloadable for 24 hours, so storage handling matters. The result is really a mode chooser. Streaming is for live captions, assistance, or real-time meeting capture. Flash is for short files when you want the answer back immediately. Filetrans is for longer recordings and the only documented lane in this family that adds speaker diarization. The failure and recovery guidance is concrete. Query traffic defaults to 20 QPS and can scale to 100. Diarization is mono only, and the docs recommend 2 hours or less when it is enabled. If a dedicated deployment rejects async calls, the guide says to switch that deployment to synchronous mode. Before any of that works, you need a Model Studio API key, a workspace-specific Beijing or Singapore endpoint, and, for managed hotword lists, the primary workspace rather than a sub-workspace. Those prerequisites belong in the evaluation because they affect onboarding and operational fit. The July 30th pricing snapshot lists streaming at $0.00009 per second and Flash plus Filetrans at $0.00035 per second. The same snapshot says the 10-hour free quota is only in Singapore, with no free quota shown for other regions. The fit looks good for multilingual meetings, live captions, and domain-heavy transcripts where hotwords, context, or polishing solve a real problem. The weak fit is just as clear: offline-only environments, buyers who need independently verified benchmarks, or teams that require SDK support for the synchronous Flash path. My verdict is narrow but useful. The official evidence supports a capable new ASR family with strong terminology controls and a clear split between live, long file, and short file workflows, but not a proven public demo. Pick the lane that matches your audio, then validate it on your own data before trusting the internal scores.